Good morning and welcome to my brand new channel and our first ever vlog. Today is Saturday, August 31st, 2024, and we start our day at our hotel at the Hyatt Place on the Allegheny River on Pittsburgh's North Shore. We have a few things planned for today. We're going to go head out for our daily walk and talk to you guys, introduce you to us. And then we're going to, later on today, or maybe later on this morning, we're going to head on over to Acrisure Stadium for the University of Pittsburgh Panthers opening game against the Kent State Golden Flashes. So why don't you come join us and get to know us and have some fun. Okay, we are back on our daily walk. My name is John. This is Omira. And we've been married for 28 years. We have 4 kids, a son-in-law, and a granddaughter. And what brings us to Pittsburgh our whole life, my whole life, is we are avid fans of the Steelers. And our daughter happened to graduate from the University of Pittsburgh back in 2017. And she decided to stay here. She has a family here now. She's married, has a daughter, our granddaughter. So that's another reason why we come here. But the main reason for this weekend's trip is we are running in the Steelers 5K on Monday. So we're looking forward to that. Vlogging is something we've always wanted to do. We've been fans of some pretty famous vloggers, more likely on the Disney World side. Adam the Woo, Tim Tracker, Super Enthused, Paging Mr. Morrow. And we said, you know what, we could do that too. So we thought we'd start this up and, share our ideas, experiences, and, what our places that we travel to and what our health and fitness, everything that our life has to offer, we thought we'd start documenting. We recently started a health kick. I lost 120 pounds. How much have you lost, Amira?
36.
How much?
36.
So we turn our lives around. I walk over 3 miles every day. I've been doing that since May. Every day, 7 days a week. Haven't missed a day. Sometimes I hit 4 miles. I jog as well. I've come a long way over the past 6 months. So that's just a little bit about ourselves. We'll talk more about ourselves as we go along. But let's just look at the sights and sounds on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, which when we first started coming out here in the 90s was not like this. It was just Three River Stadium and warehouses. Now it's restaurants and bars and pubs. It's a real happening place. And this is the North Shore Drive on Pittsburgh that we're walking on right now. The hotel we're staying at is walking distance to Acrisure Stadium, formerly known as Heinz Field, and to PNC Park, where the Pittsburgh Pirates play. So we'll come back here later today when it's pre-game for the Pitt game, and you'll see a lot of people here, but totally different than it is now. So, there's a rib festival today too. They have that every year. It's during Labor Day weekend here in the Pittsburgh area on the North Shore. And it's going to be people here for that. It's vendors and it's ribs and brisket and all things good and all things, well, health-wise, not so good. So, it's beautiful here compared to how it was years ago. It's just, they really fixed it up, built it up, and got to give the city of Pittsburgh a lot of credit. Looks like there's some sort of ship, battleship there. Or something they must have brought in maybe for Rib Festival. But approaching on our right is Acrisure Stadium, home of our beloved Steelers and the Pittsburgh Panthers, one of the only few NFL teams or college teams that share a stadium with another team, an NFL or a college team. I think there's only maybe 6 of them that do that, but I was still walking along North Shore Drive, and you can see there, looks like they're setting up for either the Panther game or for Rib Fest. There's a lot going on here at 7:30 in the morning. Right across the way, you'll see Point State Park. And that is where the confluence of the Allegheny and Monongahela rivers meet to form the Ohio. So, yeah, this is all for Ribfest. A lot of history here in Pittsburgh. The first ever professional football game was played here. There's always something to look at, always something to see while you're here. And there's Acrisure, which I still have a hard time adjusting to the name.
It will always be Heinz Field.
Yes, it'll always be Heinz Field to us. But over here on our left is Mount Washington. There's an observatory up there. You can go and drive up and look down and see the skyline, which we're going to go check out as we come back the other way. We'll walk along the river. And if you ever come to this area and you want to come to a Steeler game or a Panther game or a Pirate game, we always recommend to stay at the Hyatt Place. It's a great location. You got the stadiums right here. It's got a casino a little down the ways, and tons of restaurants, like I said before. Restaurants, pubs, bars. So it's the inside of Acrisure. All right, back to us. Doing all right.
Yeah.
Getting our heart rate up. Trying to keep a pace up while vlogging. I've never done this before. This is all new to us.
Bear with us while we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, just bear with us. Our videos will get better. I mean, all the vloggers we watch had the same issue when they first started vlogging. So I made a little bit of a mistake before. Our daughter, Caitlin, she graduated from Pitt in 2021. So my mistake. Lots of action going on here. I don't know what's happening here, but people jogging, and we were here 2 weeks ago to visit Caitlin and to see the Steeler preseason game against who did they play? Houston, I think it was, and the Bills. Yeah, they played the Bills, and we walked every day we were here, and this is a real popular walking area. Jogging, walking along the river. It's really nice. It's a nice setup. We'll go down and check that out in a minute. Right now we're still just walking around the stadium, trying to get our steps in, trying to get at least 3 miles in today. So we have 4 kids. You know Caitlin already. Our oldest daughter, Amanda, she lives at home. Our home, by the way, is Long Island, New York. We're not from Pittsburgh or this area. What draws us here is the Steelers, like I said. But yeah, so we're from Long Island, New York, and so Amanda's our oldest. Caitlin lives here. She's a second. We have John, who goes to school up in Alfred University, and we have Tyler, who John's a senior this year, and Tyler is a sophomore at Utica University. So we're technically empty nesters. We're living the empty nest life. We're able to travel without worrying about the kids being in high school or whatever, back at school. It's all up to them now. So we're enjoying our empty nest life, and these are the things we do. Weekend getaways, and now we're gonna document it for you and for us, and hopefully you guys learn for us and our kids, and learn or get some enjoyment out of our experiences and share things along the way. So we're coming on the west side of Acrisure. Gate C is up here. We're headed towards the Allegheny. Over to our left here is the Carnegie Science Center. Real great thing to do if you have younger kids. A lot of stuff in there for them. It's interactive. A very popular place here, museum. And over to our right is the Rivers Casino. That's relatively new, say within the past five years, maybe 8 years, maybe more than that. That's opened up. This is all parking here for the stadium. Parking all over, especially on the west and east sides of the stadium. People looks like people tailgating over there for the Pitt game, far corner. This is all part of the Carnegie Science Center here. All right, we're approaching the Allegheny now. It's actually the Ohio. We passed the point. This is the Ohio River here. A lot of history, a lot of American history here. Native American history. You can take this river all the way to the Mississippi, and then take the Mississippi all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. The steel industry started here. I mean, you all know that. Built this country. Mount Washington again. There's an incline. I think that's the Duquesne incline, yeah. Down a little further is Monongahela. There's some sightseeing riverboat tours, and there's more upriver on the Monongahela Gateway Clipper fleet, which is very popular. You can take they have a shuttle that leaves from their location to Acrisure. You can catch that for a steel game. We used to do that until we started staying at the Hyatt place. Up here is the USS Requin. This is a submarine that was built here, I'm going to guess around the World War II. It's always docked here. You can tour it and check it out. Pretty cool. Up ahead on the right there is the Fort Pitt Bridge and Tunnel, which takes you through Mount Washington and on the other side. And the Fort Pitt Tunnel, the Fort Pitt Bridge brings you right to the city, which you'll see coming up. So I'm going to post a video of us in our weight loss journey. I'll just dedicate it to that. That's coming up. I'll lose more weight, lose more poundage, get in better shape before I do that. Some other YouTube vloggers have been inspirations to me, and I hope to share that to other people. And I always say, well, how did you do this? People always ask, and you look great, and are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I don't think I'm sick. I didn't get the weight loss surgery or any of that. No Ozempic or drugs like that either. Just low calorie and doing some sort of exercise every day, walking, jogging. We weight lift 3 days a week. We eat a lot better. Cut back on the calories a lot. Cut back on junk food. A lot of protein. As we went along, we learned protein is so important. Gotta have the protein. You need comfortable walking shoes too. That's important too. Take care of your feet. If you're starting out a journey and walking and running, take care of your feet. Most important thing. All right, we gotta head up steps. All right, so this is like a little miniature Rocky. I'm not coordinated enough to run up these steps and record at the same time. All right, we got back. So this is one of the Gateway Clipper fleet ships, the Empress II. I'm assuming they left from its port over there, across the other side of the Monongahela, to shuttle people here for either the game or Ribfest, not sure. But anyway, there's the Fort Pitt Tunnel again in the far background, and the Fort Pitt Bridge. And up here on our right is the skyline of Pittsburgh. Really something to see when you come out of that Fort Pitt tunnel. Very popular. It's in videos and it's impressive. Very impressive. It's Market Square right there. I think that's the Highmark building now. Back in the day it was PNC Bank. UPMC building. And a fountain at Point State Park, which at one time was a fort for the French and then the British in the colonial days of this country. So there's a museum if you want to go check that out. And got a lot of people active today. It's great to see. So now we're on the Allegheny. We passed the point, so we're back on the Allegheny again, and we're heading back towards our hotel, but we're going to take a walk up to PNC Park. Show you all that. How you doing? Lots of activity here today. It's great to see this. Like I said, this was, I don't want to call it a dump, but when Three Rivers was here, which was right around here somewhere. We'll walk down there tomorrow, show you where it was. But it was just that and warehouses, maybe old factories, I guess. And then they had like a renaissance in this area. And it was rebuilt, brought back, and it's just really something. It's a special place. This is, not sure what this is. This is never here. It's not usually here. I'm assuming it's here for the Rib Fest. Trying to get a name of it or something. But so we're on a walk. The, I guess, bike walk path, run path. This goes all the way down the Allegheny. It goes all the way up on the Ohio. All on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. Vietnam Veterans Monument. There's a lot of monuments here. There's one to Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers. There's a World War II monument. Lots of monuments here. Decorate the on the North Shore. Alright. This is actually I-279 here, which leads into I-376, which is the Fort Pitt Tunnel and Bridge, or they call that here the Parkway West. That's what the locals refer to that as. Gentleman fishing up here. Nice pontoon boat. Very hard to walk and vlog. Sorry for the sun glare too. Over here is the backside of some of the restaurants and pubs along North Shore Drive. Some more shots of the skyline and very scenic water display here. There's our hotel, Hyatt Place right there. That's where we started our walk from. I think we're a little over 1.5 miles in, another 1.5 miles to go around. Want to break that. It's all about getting steps in, getting your heart rate up. One thing I noticed on my journey is you can do all the steps you want. You can do, I do no less than 10,000 a day, and I've been doing that for months. Sometimes 15, 16, 17,000 steps a day, but well, you can do all the steps you want. It's all about your heart rate. Gotta get your heart rate up. So important. Burns calories, gets you moving, gets the blood flowing. There's never this many boats here. So they're all docked, and I forget what you call when they dock like that together. But Like I said, this is a happening weekend. Lots going on here this weekend on the North Shore. You got the Pitt game, you got Rib Fest, you got the 5K on Monday. Not sure we'll be doing Rib Fest. The other things we want to do, maybe we'll check it out. And up ahead is the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Really scenic. Walking over that, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Nice scenic walk. And over here, PNC Park. Alright. Come back as we get closer to PNC Park. One really cool thing along PNC Park here is the baseballs. These baseballs that I think are there players that are in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I mean, there's a lot of them. You don't realize how... Oh, sorry. You don't realize how many great ball players they had, considering they haven't won, I think, since 1979. But almost got run over by a bicycle. See, walking and vlogging is not my thing yet. Looks like a kayak event or something going on over there.
The general reason is that we're trying to push our feet.
Training or something, or we got lots of traffic coming this way. Stay to the right. The salute. Yeah, so there's some sort of kayak class, which is pretty cool.
At the back end. So instead of kind of like a cyclical motion, like we're on a bicycle and we're just picking up the wheel again, like that pedal is always moving. Right now we are like picking something up and putting it down. Something up and putting it down.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Thanks. Forgive my sweat. Even at my heaviest and even at my lightest, when I was active and I played football in high school and used to play pickup basketball and hockey games in college. I sweat a lot, so. And Kevin James, the comedian, the line had people would say to him, "Oh, you jumping rope in an attic?" And he'd say, "No, I was peeling an orange. You're so sweaty." Yeah, well, that's me. And over here on the left, heading into PNC Park, is a ramp with very nice setup. All their retired numbers: Bill Mazeroski, Ralph Kiner, Roberto Clemente. So many. I think they just retired, which I don't understand why. Barry Bonds' number. Continuing along. I think this is General Robinson Street, which runs north of PNC Park and leads you right to Acrisure Stadium. But all parking here, like I said before. More and more people coming out to tailgate. I mean, I think it's only around 8 o'clock. Game's kickoff today is at noon, early kickoff. College football Saturday, but people are already tailgating 4 hours before. Noisy truck. I believe this is Honus Wagner here. Yep, Honus Wagner. And there's a police presence everywhere today. I guess they're expecting big crowds, which should be really cool, really nice. Really nice to experience this, and hoping you guys join the experience with us. This is the backside of the Hyatt Place, our hotel. Again, great location. It's kind of pricey. Just look for, when to book it early and look for prices when they go down. Become a Hyatt member, get points. Our past few stays we stayed here only on points and didn't have to pay anything. I got to pay for parking, which is whatever. I mean, I guess how it is in the city, but I think it's $20 to $25 a day to park, which is fine. The location alone just makes up for it. We're continuing along General Robinson Street. Parking garages. They didn't have these back in the day. There's one big parking lot. Maybe they had one or two when Three Rivers was here, but lots of parking garages now. And over here is the West General Robinson subway. What do they call the subway? The T line subway that they have here. And over on the right is Rally House, which I think is a chain in this area of sports merchandise, all authentic stuff. Great store. They have everything Pittsburgh in there. Panthers, Pirates, Steelers, Penguins. They have West Virginia, Mountaineers. They have the Penn State Lions. They have everything that fans in this area would be attracted to. And great store. We always make a point to stop there. I don't know if those are real cheerleaders over there, but they're dressed as cheerleaders. Pitt Panther merchandise. Now it's really picking up. Lots of tailgates going on here. Nice tailgate set up. I can smell the food. It smells great. First World Series game played here. Like I said before, lots of historical placards and dotted along the river, whether it's sports related or American history or Native American history. Lots of them. All right, we're approaching 2.5 miles so far on our walk. More tailgating. Now this is going to be filled with tailgaters over the next hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours. The closer we get to kickoff. Another parking garage to the right. Of course, I need to tell you that's Acrisure Stadium, which we're approaching right now. This is awesome. You smell the food. Wish this had smell-o-vision or something you can smell what we're smelling. Good stuff. All right, so, close. All right, so I asked a kind gentleman here, and he said yes, we can walk through to check out something that's special to every Steeler fan, and to me, mostly. This is the Immaculate Reception. This is the exact place where it happened. And there's Franco's foot. Franco was a legend. Passed away 2 years ago, sadly. Way too young, way too early. But Franco was a hero. To me, this city turned the franchise around when he got here. All right, not to get all sappy, but we're gonna stop here and turn around and go back and start to head back to a hotel and get some protein breakfast. Thank you.
It's a good festival, guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Come and go as you
All right,
please,
awesome.
all right?
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. All right. Look at that, ribs. Right there. Getting the pig ready. Nice. There's gonna be some happening event. All right. Well, I'll start our trek back to our hotel. I guess we'll call it for now, and when you'll see us again, we'll be on our way with Caitlin, who's joining us for today's game, as we head on over to the stadium, check out the sights and sounds of pregame, a long, no short drive. All right, see you in a few. Okay, and just like that, magic of television or YouTube or whatever, we are ready to go. We're just waiting for our daughter Caitlin to get to our hotel room. She's going to drop a few things off here, and then we are going to walk on over to the stadium, to Acrisure Stadium, to see the Pitt Panthers take on the Kent State Golden Flashes. And I just want to give you a view here of our room. out of our room right now. So that is North Shore Drive, which we walked on earlier. And over there, you can see the light towers and I guess that would be the right field side, first base side of PNC Park. And how nice and close it is. It's probably less than a 5-minute walk from our lobby here to PNC. And then probably about another, maybe a little more than a 5-minute walk over to Acrisure from here. So we'll find that out in a second. So let's go check it out. Okay, so we're leaving our lobby again and heading to Acrisure for the football game. Joining us now is our beautiful daughter, Caitlin. Say hello, Caitlin.
Hello.
Yes. This is Tequila Cowboy, one of the restaurants here. Got a bunch of Pitt fans in here getting ready for the game. Pre-gaming, as they call it. Jason Aldean's restaurant, which was at one time Jerome Bettis' restaurant, Grill 36 or something, whatever. But I think the pandemic shut that down. Stage AE. This is a venue here. Many things happen here. Pre-gaming, festivities, concerts. Never been in. Maybe someday. Just taking in the sights and sounds as we head on over.
Kickoff show from Armory Avenue.
Some cheerleaders and the Pitt mascot congregating up ahead. Let's see if we get them to wave.
They're gonna have us ticket on pepper. Thank you.
All blue. Pretty cool. That's the band down there. Different festivities at a college game than compared to a pro game. Cool stuff. Big difference from Steeler games. Steeler games, this is packed. And like I said earlier, that Steelers are the favorite son here by far, and it's not even close. So I wouldn't even be surprised if this game is sold out or isn't sold out. So we're almost there. We're making our way to our gate. We are in club section. We splurge every time we come to games. We sit in the club, and you'll see why when we head up. It's air conditioned, it's heated in the winter. It's a nice experience. So you'll see all that when we get up there. I'll show you around in the club section. We are in Club West, the other side of the sideline. The visiting sideline is Club East. We are behind the Panthers bench today. So we're heading over there now. All right, just got by security and we're now making our way through the club lounge. I think we were in section 234. I'll have to check the digital ticket again, but this is the club lounge. Air conditioned, nice and cool in here, not muggy like it is outside right now. It's warm in the winter time. So I guess what we'll do is go to our seats and check that out and come back in here and hang out and chill for a bit. All right, making our way to our seats. There's our seats. Section 234. And we're back in our hotel after the Pitt game. Pitt is victorious with a 55-24 victory. Had some fun today. Checked a few things out. So we're just gonna call it a night right here for now. We might just relax a little bit. We had a long ride coming in, and just chill for a little bit, and then head out and check out a few things around town here. Just remember, please like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. It will really help us out. We're new to this, as you can see, because we still have a lot to figure out on how to vlog and all that. So, but we're gonna get there, and we're gonna be really good, real fast. So just watch us and watch what happens. So that's the end of our vlog for today. And just always remember that tomorrow and the next adventure is always just a dream away. Thank you.